In the infinite tapestry of the cosmos, scattered like obsidian pearls among the stars, lies one of the universe's most enigmatic creations, the black hole. These cosmic leviathans are not simply voids, but regions where the fabric of space and time itself is twisted and torn, where gravity rules with absolute dominion, and the laws of physics bend into something almost unrecognizable. But what if you, the explorer, the dreamer, the curious mind, found yourself drifting ever closer to one of these dark titans? What would you see? What would you feel? And, most hauntingly, what would become of you in the final, silent moments as you crossed the ultimate threshold? Let us embark together on an epic journey, a descent into the heart of a black hole. To begin, we must first understand what a black hole truly is. Imagine a star, many times more massive than our own sun, living out its luminous existence, burning brightly for millions of years. Its core, a nuclear furnace, fuses elements and releases energy, balancing the star's immense gravity with the outward pressure of radiation. But time is relentless. Eventually, the fuel runs out. The balance tips, gravity wins, the core collapses with such ferocity that atoms are crushed, and the very matter is squeezed into a single, infinitesimal point, a singularity where the density becomes infinite and the known laws of physics break down. Surrounding this singularity is the event horizon, a boundary, not of matter, but of space and time itself. It is the invisible edge, the point of no return, where even light, swiftest of all, cannot escape the grip of gravity. It is here, at the event horizon, that the legend of black holes begins. Now, picture yourself approaching one. At first, the black hole is a distant, shadowy spot in the starfield, a region of utter darkness, framed by strange, swirling patterns of light from the accretion disk. This disk is a maelstrom of superheated gas and dust, spinning at unimaginable speeds, drawn inexorably toward oblivion. The light here is distorted, bent and warped by gravity into dazzling arcs, creating a cosmic mirage known as gravitational lensing. As you draw closer, you would feel the black hole's gravity begin to assert its dominance. At a safe distance, the pull is powerful, but not overwhelming. Time seems to flow normally. Physics behaves as expected. But every kilometer you travel brings you deeper into the black hole's sphere of influence. The gravitational force grows exponentially, and with it comes a sense of foreboding, a realization that the ordinary rules of reality are beginning to unravel. Now, imagine the black hole as a stellar mass black hole, about 10 times the mass of our sun, yet compressed into a sphere no larger than a city. You're approaching from a distance, and the first sensation is not terror, but awe. The stars behind the black hole are smeared into rings, and the accretion disk glows with blues and reds, heated to millions of degrees. The space around you feels dense, heavy. The pull is unyielding. As you move closer, you notice something extraordinary. Your perception of time begins to shift. To a distant observer, your approach appears to slow, as if you are moving through syrup. This is time dilation, a consequence of Einstein's theory of general relativity. The stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. To you, seconds tick by as usual, but to the rest of the universe, your descent becomes an agonizing crawl. In the realm of black holes, time itself is a prisoner, but the most dramatic effect awaits, a process that scientists have named spaghettification. The name is whimsical, but the reality is terrifying. As you fall toward the event horizon, the difference in gravitational pull between your feet and your head becomes extreme. If you were descending feet first, your toes would be tugged more forcefully than your scalp. The tidal forces stretch your body, elongating you into a thin, noodle-like strand of atoms. The very structure of your being is pulled apart, molecule by molecule, in a relentless act of cosmic violence. Yet before this moment, there is still time to marvel. The view around you is unlike anything seen in the universe. The black hole's accretion disk blazes with light, while the event horizon itself is a black void, offering no hint of what lies beyond. The stars warp and curve, and the background of space is twisted into an otherworldly panorama. For a brief moment, you exist in a place where space is bent and time is twisted. A liminal zone at the edge of eternity. As you cross the event horizon, the ultimate boundary, something extraordinary happens. To an outside observer, you appear frozen, suspended at the edge, your image becoming ever redder, dimmer, until you fade from sight. But from your perspective, you continue to fall, unimpeded, into the blackness. The event horizon is not a physical barrier, but a threshold, a point where escape becomes impossible. Inside, the rules of the universe break apart. The singularity awaits, a point of infinite curvature where space is crushed and time collapses. Here, the mathematics of general relativity falter, and quantum mechanics offers only hints of what might occur. What does it feel like to move through this realm? No one can say for certain. The laws of physics, as we know them, offer no answers. Some scientists speculate that, within the event horizon, the singularity is not a point, but a ring, a rotating, swirling loop of infinite density. Others imagine that the singularity is a gateway, a link to other universes, or to other regions of space-time. The truth remains hidden, veiled behind the impenetrable cloak of the event horizon. Even as your atoms are torn apart by tidal forces, your journey continues. Space folds in on itself. Time fractures. The familiar dimensions dissolve into something alien. You are falling not into a place, but into a riddle, a cosmic paradox. But what of information? Physicists have long debated whether the information that falls into a black hole is lost forever. This is the information paradox, a problem that has puzzled even the greatest minds. If information is destroyed, it challenges the foundations of quantum mechanics and our understanding of the universe. Some theories propose that the information is encoded on the event horizon itself, like a hologram, waiting to be released as the black hole evaporates through Hawking radiation. Others believe it is truly lost, scattered among the stars. Now, let us widen our gaze. What if, instead of a person, an entire spaceship, or even a planet, were to approach a supermassive black hole? The giants that lurk at the centers of galaxies, millions or even billions of times the mass of our sun? The tidal forces at the event horizon of these monsters are less severe, because the gradient of gravity is gentler across larger distances. In theory, you could cross the event horizon of a supermassive black hole without being instantly spaghettified. You would drift into the abyss, perhaps with time to contemplate the cosmic wonders around you. But your fate would be no less certain. Once inside, all paths lead to the singularity. There is a poetic symmetry to black holes. They are born from the death of stars, yet they are engines of creation, sculpting galaxies and shaping the evolution of the cosmos. Their gravity binds stars, gas, and dust, weaving the structures that give rise to life. Yet, their interiors remain forever hidden, a forbidden realm, sealed by the event horizon. Across the eons, civilizations have gazed at the stars, wondering what lies beyond. Black holes are the ultimate challenge, a test of our curiosity, a puzzle that defies easy answers. They are the edge of the known universe, the borderlands of reality. What happens beyond the event horizon? Do the laws of physics continue, transformed into something unrecognizable? Or is it a true ending, a place where all things cease? Scientists continue to probe these mysteries, using telescopes and detectors to capture the faint whispers of black holes, the gravitational waves from merging giants, the flickering light from accreting matter, the subtle patterns in the cosmic background. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding, yet the ultimate secret remains. Imagine, for a moment, that you could survive the journey, shielded from spaghettification, your senses intact. You would witness the universe in its most extreme state, a realm where space curves into itself, where time flows in strange patterns, where the arrow of causality bends. You would see the dance of photons, trapped in orbits around the black hole, unable to escape. You would feel the weight of gravity as an almost physical force, pressing upon you from every direction. And yet, as you fall deeper, the singularity looms. Here, the equations of relativity predict infinite density, infinite gravity, but nature abhors infinities. Some theorists believe that quantum gravity, a theory not yet fully understood, will resolve the singularity, replacing it with something else. Perhaps a bridge to another universe, perhaps a bounce where space-time is reborn. The journey into a black hole is not simply a descent into darkness, but a voyage to the edge of understanding. It is a place where science meets philosophy, where the tangible and the mysterious collide. The black hole is both destroyer and creator, both prison and portal. It is a testament to the universe's grandeur and a reminder of our own smallness. As you contemplate this cosmic abyss, consider the paradoxes and possibilities. Information may be lost or preserved. The singularity may be a point or a portal. Time may end or begin anew. The black hole may be the final destination or the first step in a longer journey. And so, as you drift toward the event horizon, you stand at the threshold of the unknown. The universe has many secrets, but none as profound as what lies beyond this edge. The stars and galaxies, the waves of gravity and light, all are mere preludes to the mystery at the heart of the black hole. In the end, the question remains: what happens beyond the event horizon? Is there a realm of pure information, encoded in the quantum fabric of space-time? Is there a bridge to other universes, other realities? Or is it a place where all things, matter, energy, consciousness, are dissolved into silence? The answer is out there, waiting to be discovered. The black hole calls to us not as a threat, but as an invitation to explore, to wonder, to seek the truth at the limits of existence. As you gaze into the cosmic darkness, remember, every question leads to another. Every mystery is an opportunity for discovery. Perhaps, beyond the event horizon, lies the next chapter in the story of the universe, a story yet to be told. What if, in the final moment, you found a new beginning? What if the journey into the black hole was not an ending, but a doorway to something greater? The cosmos is vast, the oceans of space are deep, and the adventure continues. What do you think might exist beyond the event horizon? Is it oblivion, or is it the gateway to realms we cannot yet imagine? The universe awaits your curiosity.